Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is October 29th, 2025, and we're diving into BXP's third quarter earnings report. BXP, the largest publicly traded developer, owner, and manager of premier workplaces in the U.S., has just released its Q3 2025 results. Joining us today is John, a senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here to discuss BXP's latest earnings report.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. BXP reported a revenue of $871.5 million for the third quarter, which is a 1.4% increase compared to the same period last year. However, the net income shows a significant loss. John, can you explain this?
Absolutely. While the revenue growth is modest, the net income loss of $121.7 million, translating to an EPS of -0.77 is primarily due to non-cash impairment charges related to their strategic asset sales program. These charges amounted to $1.22 per diluted share, which significantly impacted the bottom line.
And what about the funds from operations, or FFO?
FFO, which is a key metric for REITs like BXP, came in at $276.7 million, or 1.74 per share. This actually exceeded the midpoint of their guidance by 4 cents per share, thanks to portfolio outperformance.
Leasing and occupancy insights. Moving on to leasing and occupancy, BXP executed 79 leases totaling more than 1.5 million square feet. How does this compare to previous quarters?
This is indeed impressive. It's BXP's strongest third quarter since 2019, with a 38% increase from Q3 2024. The occupancy rate stands at 86.6%, and the percentage leased is 89.2%, showing a slight improvement from the previous quarter.
And what does this tell us about BXP's strategy?
It underscores BXP's focus on investing in high-quality buildings in dynamic urban markets. Their CBD portfolio is 89.3% occupied and 92.0% leased, highlighting the strength of their strategic investments.
Development and strategic initiatives. Let's talk about BXP's development projects. They've commenced construction on 343 Madison Avenue in New York City. What are the details here?
343 Madison Avenue is a significant project for BXP. It's a 46-story, 930,000 square foot premier workplace with direct access to Grand Central Station. They've already signed a letter of intent to lease 30% of the building, indicating strong demand.
And what about the projects they've placed in service?
They've fully placed 3 projects in service: 1050 Winter Street, Reston Next Office Phase 2, and 360 Park Avenue South. These projects are mostly leased, with 1050 Winter Street being 100% leased, showcasing BXP's ability to attract tenants even before completion.
Financial guidance and market outlook. Looking ahead, BXP has provided guidance for the full year 2025. What are the key figures here?
BXP has set their full-year EPS guidance between 99 and 22, and FFO guidance between 689 and 692 per share. These figures reflect their expectations of current and future market conditions, including rental rates and occupancy levels.
How does the market outlook appear for BXP?
The market conditions remain challenging, with factors like interest rates and economic uncertainties playing a role. However, BXP's strategic focus on premier urban markets and their robust leasing activity provide a solid foundation for future growth.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. John, analysts were forecasting an EPS of $1.72 for BXP. How did the actual results compare?
BXP reported an actual EPS of $1.74, which slightly beat the analyst's forecast of $1.72. This is a positive sign, indicating that BXP is performing slightly better than expected, despite the challenges they face.
What does this mean for investors?
Beating the EPS forecast, even by a small margin, can boost investor confidence. It suggests that BXP is managing its operations effectively and could be a good sign for future performance.
Key takeaways. In summary, BXP's third quarter results show a mixed performance with strong leasing activity, but a significant net income loss due to impairment charges. However, their ability to beat EPS expectations and maintain strong FFO is encouraging. John, any final thoughts?
BXP's strategic focus on premier urban markets and their robust leasing activity are positive indicators. While challenges remain, their performance in key metrics like FFO and leasing activity suggests a resilient business model.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on BXP's performance in the comments below.